All right, friends, here we go. Back into a little bit of Dune. See how this is going to turn out. Been a while since we played. Got a little life stuff going on, but that's okay. It's all good. So good. I'm a little early, but that's okay too because it's just give me some opportunity to like clear up my inventory space and stuff. There's always way too full. Okay, come on. Oh. Really? Okay, fine. Guess this is where we're starting. I know that EVA and I were doing some final questing, and we still, amazingly, I thought I was going to finish this last stream, but amazingly, it's still freaking continuing. So, let's see, where is this at? Oh yeah, I have to talk to somebody here. It's like the final step of this whole dang thing, man. I totally need to get some intel. See what's left is part of the journey. There's still like look how many sections of this. We still got like, 3, 5, 6, 9, 11 more steps to this before this one's done. And then there is... Oh, this one, I don't know how to complete this one. This one's weird. We didn't get to this one because we kind of jumped over some steps, so I don't know if that's going to get fixed later. Last container of bad spice. Where is that one at? Is that in here too? That's a really good question. Ice must flow. On the worm. Alright, what do I got for inventory? Inventory is packed full of stuff. Completely packed full of stuff. Shoot. I could sell a couple of these items here. Matter of fact, let me do that. Get some of this stuff out of the way. I can... There's a schematic. Let me go sell off this other stuff. Also, just for giggles. Daniel, what's going on, man? Giggles, let me just check this out really fast. I mean, there's never anything in here that is worth a damn. Playing alone? I'm a little early. I said I was gonna start at 8 o'clock, but you know, decided to get in a little early to kind of clear up my inventory and stuff. I could just get into the story. Of course, all these recipes are like stupid expensive. I mean, a duraluminum unique item is 250. I honestly think that there's no purpose for the market. I think the market it's horrible. I honestly think what they should do, and you know they're not doing it right now, but I think what they should do is that they should combine all the markets across all the servers. And that way it is just super competitive.
Oh, hey there, friend.
Okay, let's see what I can sell here. I just want to get rid of stuff out of my inventory. Like this, we have, you know, sell 4. Demand is only 4. I can't sell 50 something out of my inventory. Oh, I can. That's price. Yeah, let's confirm this. Get rid of this. Good. Get rid of this too. All this stuff we have just an absolute crap ton at the base, so it's not like I'll keep the caliper compressor because I don't know how much we have at the base, but I don't know if it's all that much. Blade parts and stuff like that. That's all going. Armor plating. That's all going. Gun parts. That's all going. Small fuel cell. Sell that one off. I'll keep the rest of this stuff. Keep the large fuel cell. All that good stuff. Okay, that should change my inventory. Good, I have almost 10 spaces. It's interesting she didn't want the armor. Is this guy gonna take my armor? Nope. What about this guy?
Welcome back.
Wow. Really? They only take specific stuff instead of being like, you know, the standard merch everybody trader. All right, let me seems like the boys are in chat. About 5 minutes till. Let me just run by over here. I think this is the house guy.
You buy water, yes?
Oh, this is a water shop. I thought there was like an everything trader over here. Maybe not.
Ah, it's you again.
Nope, this is spice. Is it this guy over here? This guy might be house stuff.
Hello again.
Yeah. Guys, house related stuff. I guess I could look at the map, but I'm too lazy to look at the map. Besides, I want to get the boys in and get up to this next bit up here and continue on with the story. Through this door. All right, get DBA in. natural in. Natural, DBA, what's going on?
Hello.
DBA, what's going on?
Howdy, howdy.
Okay, didn't hear you the first time. What's going on, guys? What's up?
Nah.
Hey, Paradise.
So we kind of, did like a 2-hour, 3-hour stream of the quests. We're like really far along in that final purple quest. And unfortunately, I was just looking at it a minute ago. I mean, we have like another 10 steps to do on this quest before this quest is complete. So, just for everybody watching, or maybe you're watching later, this is gonna be the last stream of this series. We had 37 streams of Doom, ranging anywhere from 2 to 5 hours. So a lot of hours in Dune, and I think we're getting close to at least DBA and I are getting close to the end of this purple quest line. And then from there, I think I talked about this before, but then from there, I'll just be in from time to time to help maintain the existing base and help get resources and stuff like that. But I probably won't be streaming it. I think I'll be streaming it when we get to the point where it's time to like drive the harvester or fly carry-all or some things that I haven't done before. And then also when there's new DLC stuff that comes out, new story stuff that comes out, we'll definitely be jumping, or I will be jumping back into Dune and playing that stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed the last stream. Here we go. So how do you want to deal with it? 'Cause we kind of left you behind, Natural, unless you went ahead and finished all this stuff.
I caught up to the banquet.
You caught up to the banquet. So I'm at
Enter the banquet.
Is it enter the banquet? It is investigate the banquet. Well, let's go do that. Where are you at?
Arrakis.
I see DBA. I don't see you. I doubt it's a thing that we could do together, but
I'm coming up the stairs.
want to travel to this room. By decree, you're allowed to use your scanner there. Okay. I'm sure I'm not going to see you guys in this room, but if I do, great. This quest line has been kind of solo. The entire quest line has been solo, right?
Yeah. Well, I think there was one. We had to go to the deep desert to visit a cave, and we could go there together. But otherwise, yeah.
Or downship or something like that, right? It was.
Yep.
Otherwise, all these like instances and stuff are. Oh, I think we started this and we backed out of this, right?
Yep. We had talked to the guard guy at the top of the stairs, and then we just called it.
Let's have it.
Okay, jumping in the story.
You need to visit our expiring countess before she curdles. Let's have it. Spit it out. I make it my business to know which flavor of aristocrat is stinking up my city. Most of them never set foot outside their compounds, but I keep a ledger. Names, habits, whispered threats. Helps to know who drinks what when they start dropping dead. Spit it out. It's more his beef with me, or my kind more specifically. Tours his old blood. Thinks blue veins and powdered wigs entitle him to obedience. I'm town Fremen, born and scarred. He sees that as an affront, calls me that Fremen thug. I call him what he is, a dried-out bigot in brocade. We make it work. Spit it out. Only by reputation. Which is to say, scandal, disgrace, and the talent for ruining dinner parties from halfway across the galaxy. Heard she once tried to sue an entire planet for being vulgar. That about paints the picture. Spit it out. Know him? Sure. Drunk with a martyr complex. And a reading list that screams, arrest me. He's mostly harmless. I dragged him out of gutters more times than I care to count. And left him there once or twice, too.
Yep, looks like a hell of a party.
It's kind of creepy to always see all this barking and stuff.
Do forgive the mess. They died as they lived, loudly and with abysmal table manners. Butler to the late lordlings of this doomed affair. My talents include wine pairing, corpse counting, and feigning deference. It began as a toast, ended as a cautionary tale. You may pick whichever part offends you the least. It's simple. Wine was poured, conversation flowed. Then, so did the convulsions. You will forgive my impertinence for pointing out there is a noble here who still draws breath, and her breaths are more important than my breaths. It would behoove you to speak with her while you can. I shall remain here, utterly loyal and inconsequential.
Oh, splendid. An audience. I was beginning to worry I'd die without one. Countess? Did you just address me as Countess? Did he now? How sweet. That sun-scalded half-breed always did mean well, even if he has the conversational grace of a bricked-up cellar. Do I look like some lace-draped provincial with a grain tithe and a hobby kennel? I'm a marchioness, you ignorant little envelope. Alert the criers. We have discovered a pleb who can take instruction. I was Eulalia Hawthorne, Marchioness, Patroness. And now I'm just the ghost of better parties and worse decisions. No, but whoever it was deserves a medal for culling the herd of those pretentious fools. Tours? No, thank the stars. Another bureaucrat sniffing around. Precisely the kind of dull company I avoid. Hands off, you clod! You'll tear my face away. No, I'm still wearing it because it goes with my dress. Of course it's stuck. There are tiny barbed claws secreted within the mask. I saw Una Byrne try to remove it, and half her face came away before she fainted. Idiot. The wine merely opened the door, but it was the masks that let death inside. Poison in the wine, poison in the mask. One to loosen the soul, one to pierce it. A double dose for double crossers. Leave the mask alone. Because betrayal is their native tongue, dear. I watched them turn coats faster than courtiers shed morals. First for survival, then for sport. Let's just say, when money and memory are tied to the same grave, the living tend to grow fangs. By all means, prolong my suffering with your endless prattle. No one worth the effort. Just a pack of maulers fighting over my ruin. They'll whisper sweet poison behind my back, like always. At least death saves me from their petty scheming. What happened? Fashion suicide, mainly. Graf Vero died smiling, the fool. Spilled his wine and his wit in equal measure. I do admire a man who keeps his mask on while choking. With one of those ghastly little speeches nobles make when they think they're clever. Then came the toast. Then came the horror. This I remember with perfect clarity. She said it with that awful snark of hers, like she's been waiting years to raise the glass. She said, "To ghosts and ash, to the flames we escaped when we should have burned. Every breath since has been stolen, and tonight the debt is due." Hard to forget a toast that theatrical, and not just because it was the last thing I ever drank. I wasn't really listening. Phaedra has a habit of mistaking volume for substance. And I've spent decades letting that woman drone on about guilt and ghosts. I didn't think this time would be different. Our dear hostess Phaedra, and I do mean dear, given what it cost her. Dead, did you say? But the Toastmaster strutted around with her voice and mask like she owned the place. Typical Phaedra. Can't even die without making herself the center of attention. Bitch. Graf Ansel Vero. A bloated tick in a borrowed title. He died as he lived. Loud, ridiculous, and surrounded by people pretending to like him. Blue. A coward's color. Fitting, really. He always did flee when anything required a spine. Or pants. A thing? Darling, the Graf was barely a man, let alone a thing. He once tried to kiss my hand, and missed. I took it as a sign. Turns out my precious toxin modulator works. Slows the venom, preserves the drama. I'll die last, bloated with envy and resentment. Just how they'd want me. Oh, do not ruin this for me. I want to die with some shred of mystery, not flanked by bumbling concern. One last kindness, dear. My Mauler. Kill them all. They'll spend my death pawing through jewelry and gossiping in the kitchen if you don't. It's a tradition, you know. The servants die with the mistress. Mostly forgotten now. Like manners and decency. But I rather like it. Please, kill the little wretches. Choke the life out of them before they sell my underthings for drink. swear to it. Empty promises suit you well, but I've heard them all before. I can tell you are lying to humor me, but don't think I won't be watching from beyond the veil. My third sister is Bene Gesserit. She will see to it. They are necromancers, you know.
Okay, that was kind of a long story. I'm sure you guys are pickpocketing everybody.
Never.
Always.
Oh joy, you've returned. Ah, just when the silence was beginning to heal. While I don't know the specific name attached to that handkerchief, I do recall there was more than one name fitting those initials on the guest list. In any case, someone waved the handkerchief in question dramatically about while arguing over whose knowledge of wine vintages was supreme. Nothing else comes to mind, save that the handkerchief in question carried a distinct perfume, sweet if cloying. Nothing in this vast universe would please me more than to answer your questions. While I was in the room diligently pouring wine just prior, I'm afraid I was away during the actual toast.
Jeff, what's going on?
I was checking on the status of the soon-to-be-served meal. You do understand my station, don't you? I was present for work, not leisure. Ah, just when the silence was beginning to heal. Where do they come from? Same place as the lies they're meant to hide. Born in the rotting vanity of those too cowardly to show their true selves. Masks are just another way to pretend nobility isn't a disease.
Is that hair or steel wool? It could be both.
No, I don't. Forgive me. My training prioritized service over tracing the costume habits of people born allergic to labor. Ah, just when the silence was beginning to heal. If it reeks of desperation and mild opium, it likely belonged to the lady in the olive mask. She fancied herself mysterious. Mostly, she was just loud. She was mid-squabble with the one in red. Something about inheritance or infidelity or seating arrangements. Hard to tell with that set. She dropped it in the fray and made no effort to return it. Ah, just when the silence was... Oh joy, you've returned. Nothing in this vast universe would please me more than to answer your questions. Pains me to point out the obvious to one of such cunning, but I was too busy performing my duties to note the ingress and egress of each guest. I was instructed to set the table and pour the wine for that amount of guests, and I did so. I did not, however, perform any sort of head count. Nothing in this vast universe would please me more. I'm afraid I do not know of whom you speak. I certainly was not instructed to care about whom that name belongs to.
Let's have it. No blood or teeth marks. Good. Consider yourself formally initiated into the losing end of noble etiquette. She talked to you, didn't she? That's more than most get. See, that's where you got it twisted. That woman's got venom for blood and a title where her heart should be. She talked 'cause you annoyed her. Snapped her right out of that death spiral by reminding her just how much she hates lizard-browed provincials like us. Call it a success. You woke up the part of her brain still capable of sneering. The question is, did you learn anything? Well, that's a wrinkle. Did the old bird say what color mask he was wearing? Back where I'm from, yellow marks a coward. But nobility tends to mistake fear for wisdom and wear it like gold. So find the wine stain next to a blue mask and you found our graph. We can work backwards from there. Of course he did. Might want to run that scanner of yours. Find out where the wine hit the floor. Then we'll have our starting point. Bold choice bringing a discount snooper to a high-born massacre. Still, pointed at the mess. Might surprise us both. Sort out where the graph ended up. Then we'll talk. Let's have it. Let's hear it. That doesn't track. Better look again. Let's have it. Let's hear it. First prize to the junior investigator. That fits the evidence. A can of pressed slig. It's good on toast. 5 cans of pressed slig. The man chose his agent well. Always does, though. Got an eye for talent, that one. Well, meanwhile, I came up with 2 names of my own. 8 masked assholes dead on the floor. Drank their guilt, now they'll sin no more. Speak to Theophilus about Agade Yamari. That's what the note says. I suggest you find out what our buttoned-up friend knows before he forgets. Our resident astronomia-trained butler, Theophilus. You know, I heard a funny story about that school. Makes the best of the best servants, they say. But I heard in their final year, the students are paired off in 2s and taught to observe each other obsessively. One of them graduates, the other disappears. It's never explained which is which. Let's have it. Spit it out.
Oh joy, you've returned. She was prone to a serious allergic reaction to a species of plant in our flower arrangement. She wished to sit as far away from it as possible. A common reaction to that particular flower. The wealthy chose aesthetic over practicality or safety. It's a wonder we can keep any of them alive. Alas, nothing pains me more than being unable to do your job for you. But I do not recall. I merely changed her seating arrangement prior to the gathering. I regret to say that the seating arrangement was the casualty of a wine spilling incident by someone already deep in their cups.
Scared me. Don't clearing your throat like that.
Sorry, I thought I muted myself.
Let's have it. Then let's have it. I'd say it's more of a Zaffrey violet, but that seems to align with my conclusions. Good work. I figured out one more. That snooper thing of yours chirped like it knows something? Well done, friend. While you were nosing around, I confirmed that the caskets themselves were not poisoned, meaning... That's exactly correct. Someone doctored the vino after it was delivered. Always nice when the killer's polite enough to attend their own massacre. Turns out the wine was arranged by a man named Ambrose Lucifera. Fancy name for a glorified errand boy. I had him dragged in. Now's the time to go poke holes in his story.
Please do me the courtesy of telling me why I am being detained. What's the charge? Supplying wine to a banquet? A decadent Arrakis banquet? Oh, balderdash, this is becoming intolerable. You've turned a juicy murder plot into something tedious. How could I possibly be involved with... Whom did you say was murdered? Well, now, see here. I merely arranged for the wine to be delivered. Everyone knows I have a knack for finding the best. These sealed bottles were poisoned. Oh, well, there you have it. I took no involvement in their glassware, merely in arranging for the reception of a very fine vintage. I trust this absolves me. A rare vintage from the planet of Grenbel, home of the exquisite Maros deer. A libation so fine, even the most domineering Chussock snob would weep. Why, yes, any of the staff of the Seleucid Bull, as well as a few of the regulars, can attest to my presence. My debauching is quite conspicuous. Do forgive my sharp tone, but have you become a complete cockwomble? It was you who set out to poison me. If anything, our history marks you as the more compelling suspect. I've let bygones be bygones, so mayhaps we let this line of reasoning die. Yes? Oh, goody, goody. With that unpleasantness out of the way, is there anything I can do to aid you in your remedial sleuthery? He's what some call a town fremen. Impeccable service, a full purple-gloved member of the Imperial Footmen's Guild. Still, he harbors a certain intensity behind his eyes when watching the nobles. Those of my status often ignore the help in their complexities. I do not make this mistake. Well, I'm afraid I missed that slice of gossip, though it sounds delicious. Knowing nothing else, it leads me to one conclusion. If such a horde exists, someone in old Carthage had prior warning to give them the time to gather such treasures and safely evacuate them. An intriguing notion. And now we are back to a morbidly fun game. Proceed. Could you be more specific on the colors of the pattern? That would be Lady Eulalia, voice like grinding rusty metal, but fancied herself a preeminent singer, with few in a position to tell her otherwise. Many were the laborious recitals we sat through. Still, she made an impression. Before you go, I did pass on a note to one of the guests. You'd have to ask Theopolis about the recipient. Roella Ramsby. She inquired about a particular vintage of wine, feigning expertise, but that woman wouldn't know Amontillado from sherry.
Yeah, this thing goes on and on.
Yeah, it does.
Oh joy, you've returned. That name does not mean anything to me, but I will endeavor to answer as best I can. On behalf of whom? Ah, yes, the drunken peacock. The man dresses like a walking dessert tray and talks like he's auditioning for a play no one asked for. What would you call him? Now that you mention it, I did. The recipient was a woman wearing a terracotta-colored mask. Correct. Afraid so.
Let's have it. Very good. Was he still crying? Don't keep me in suspense now. Good instinct. Keep pulling at threads. We'll get somewhere ugly soon enough. We'll see about that. No. That doesn't square with the facts.
Jesus.
Let's have it. We'll see about that. No. That doesn't... Let's have it. We'll see about that. No. That doesn't square...
Oh joy, you've returned. Congratulations. Forgive me, but I wasn't conducting a limb census between courses. She did linger rather tenderly on the frieze near the dining table. But then touching things that don't belong to them is a long-standing pastime of the wealthy. I can say that I did not much care for that behavior. I had polished that brass for hours. Now I shall have to spend hours more wiping away the fingerprints. After the cadavers are removed, of course. Oh joy, you've returned.
Let's have it. We'll see about that. Yes, that fits. Another off the list. Let's see here. If Ruella Ramsby was there, that means the other terracotta has to be... two masked assholes dead on the floor. Guess the toast hit harder than they bargained for. Calm yourself. We'll get there soon enough. Gotta build suspense. One of the remaining two guests is Lady Bianca Baghetti, a puffed-up hanger-on from a disgraced minor house. That means the last dead asshole is... Sub-Prefect Tors. No, I mean Tors is here. Good afternoon, Sub-Prefect.
There you are. Report. Don't look so slack-jawed. Who else were you expecting? I was delayed. A pity. Perhaps I might have averted this... unpleasantness. A grisly thought. One I've already entertained. They are no more my people than you are. I watch them as Fenring commands, though their antics hardly inspire admiration. What manifest? Carthag. There it is. Motive. The killer is eliminating the survivors of old Carthag one by one. Revenge. concealment, or the quiet removal of a dangerous truth that could unpick alliances from here to Kaitane. Indeed. And if you've a name for the hand that signed that order, now would be the time to share it. There it is. Motive, opportunity, and means. Our assassin isn't merely killing, they're closing the book on Karthak. Yes. And how do you suggest I handle this? What have you learned of their methods? Then having failed here, where is our ghost's next haunt? Then I must go. To catch a killer. Don't be a fool. One sight of you and our ghost, as you call it, will vanish. Better you leave them to me. Yes, well, I never much cared for Cheops.
Huh. It's a really interesting storyline. What?
There's nothing here. The killer saw us coming. Now the trail is cold, and we're going to have to report our failure to Count Fenring. You've been an adequate assistant. I'll put it all in my report. You can leave now and report back to whoever it is you report to. Stop! In spite of everything, the Master still wants you alive. To fulfill your mission. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. I still recognize you. Even with this face. Even with this flesh. You move like you always did. Smile like you always did. Don't follow me. I have a mission of my own.
And if you get in my way, I'll put you down. We can always grow you again, after all.
What?
So are these characters, face dancers, new for the game, or are they in the books?
No, I've never heard of any of these guys. All right, I'm finished. I'm up to return to somebody or other.
Yep, I'm on the same one.
She was in Harco, right?
Yep. She's the lady that calls everybody kitten.
Right. I'm gonna fly over to Harco. I'll wait for everybody when they get there. Is very much the Manchurian Candidate. I have a feeling this is going to be like the next series of DLCs. It's like we're being controlled to do something. And
Yeah, I don't know. It's odd.
Natural, are you
If they
still
have the ability
are you still in the storyline?
No, I'm at Harco with the DBA.
I see. Go ahead.
Yep, I just arrived. I think it's odd that they have people who can look like anybody, and yet they're taking all this time and effort to grow people to look like anybody. It's like, well, I kind of already had that technology. Whether you
Oh, we're not there to look like somebody. We just have everything of that old person. But remember, they said we may not look like them or even be the same gender as them.
All right. New schematic available.
Oh,
That's what it said.
I don't think I saw that. Did I miss it?
I mean, I don't know what they're thinking it is.
Did they say, was there a name associated
There
with
was
it?
no name. It was like 65 1 something or other.
Mark 6 treadwheel.
That's what you got? The Mark 6 tread was that special?
It's all the way at the bottom. No.
I
It's
didn't
that two-wheel.
Oh, I didn't see a... It did not give me a name. It gave me a number. Is that the number for it or something?
No, it's just the only thing I had that was lit up.
Ah.
You know, with like a little star next to it or something.
Yep, above it. Little purple dot thing that they put on there.
Yeah, except I think we got that a couple streams ago. I don't think that's new.
I don't
know. I think there needs to be a log.
I don't know. I have something in there, but there's no... There's no identification dot. Oh, yes, there is. Okay. Yeah? It wasn't Mark 5, not Mark 6, right?
No, I watched you hover over the Mark 6 and it had a little purple dot on it.
Okay.
We unlocked them all at the same time.
Yeah, when we finished that quest line for the DLC, because that was part of the DLC. That wasn't part of this freebie update. Okay, go on talking to the lady.
Oh, look, the kitten is back. Do we have business? No. Without other orders, you report to me. Tell me what happened in Arrakis. A face dancer? I've heard of them, kitten, but never expected to have to deal with one. What did it want? Revenge? For what? Perhaps, kitten. The destruction of old Carthag was a catalyst for many changes on Arrakis. Who knows what sparked it? But come now. I've heard nothing of a captured face dancer in Arrakis, so I assume the creature is dead. I see. So one of the Count's best men is dead, and the killer has escaped. I like you, kitten, but this is a failure. The Count will not be pleased. I will pull my network and try to find out where this creature went. I will confer with our employer and contact you when I have more information.
Finally. I've been trying to find a moment to contact you, but Mother is relentless. Luckily, she's distracted by a social event, so I can get out of the palace for a few hours. Can you meet me at the Seleucid Bowl in Arrakis?
Oh.
Same table as last time.
Jesus. Are you kidding me?
Oh, look. The kitten is back.
Did you guys talk to her already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just finished.
What a pain in the ass.
Yep, gotta go all the way back.
Right. See you guys there.
Yeah, it very much reminds me of the early WoW quests where it's like,
right,
hop on a griffin. Oh, now you have to hop back and go back where you came from.
Go kill 5 Murloc.
Those were fun.
Now go back and kill 6 Murloc.
Yeah. Go get their eye. Now,
right.
Well, thank you. Now go back and get their hearts.
Right. Go get their
they'll go back again and get their fins or whatever.
Right.
Like,
get their weapons.
I could have got it all at the same time.
Right.
Just told me.
And then there's the last part. Oh no, I didn't want those. That goes somewhere else.
Right. Right. Oh, sorry. You weren't supposed to kill Murlocs. But we needed to cut down their population anyways. So I picked up Ark survival thing.
Yeah.
It's Helldivers, right? kind of with a
Well,
different.
it's an
different.
extraction shooter, so it's.
Let's just say Helldivers is an extraction shooter.
Well, but I was under the impression that Ark, you're looting. You're going in, you're getting stuff to get money, you're coming back, and then you're spending it in like a skill tree or a weapon tree or something.
What do you think you're doing in Helldivers? Same thing.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Man.
All the same.
Well, so the Helldivers was more like you're doing missions. You're not looting. You're not having to. Well, I guess there was some looting.
There's specific locations on the map. I guess it's not full looting, but the concept is kind of the same.
Yeah, but I think the difference is the Helldivers is not PvP, where the Ark.
What are you talking about? Helldivers is totally PvP.
No, it's not.
Hell yes, it is.
No, it's not. You land with your team and you're fighting bugs. You don't fight, or robots or whatever. You don't fight other teams.
You can fight the people that you land with. Absolutely can. I can't tell you.
That's friendly fire. That's not the same thing.
Not friendly fire, dude. That's
that's not the same thing. It's not the intent of the game is to fight other teams like
might not be the intent of the game, but if you wanted to be a total cheese dick and steal all the shit at the end, you can.
Yeah.
Okay, so like maybe it's like Tarkov.
I've never played Tarkov. Don't know what that is.
Well, you have to go out, get stuff, but it's PvP, so there's PvE and PvP going on at the same time.
I mean, it doesn't have to be PvP. It's just, you run across people who are dicks, I don't know what to say, man.
Welcome to every game ever made.
Finally. You have no idea how frustrating it's been. Trying to find a moment to get away from my insufferable mother and... I'm sorry. You've just gotten here and I'm already venting at you. Bene Gesserit poise be damned. I'm just glad to see a friendly face. Now, tell me what happened in Old Carthag. Shh. I should have warned you. Father has tightened up security since our mutual friend was spotted here last. Don't mention him. Don't say his name. Either of them. Thufir Hawat has eyes and ears everywhere. Almost certainly. Thufir Hawat even has men who can read lips in case of a cone of silence. But don't worry. Thufir has certainly judged you to not be a threat. Else you wouldn't be talking to me at all. Now, tell me about Old Carthag. What did you find there? The Bene Tleilax. But what could they possibly want here? And why this obsession with finding the Fremen? And that recording we decoded. The sleeper. Why would the Bene Tleilax send you after him? Stilgar was a leader among the Fremen. Duncan Idaho made diplomatic contact with him before we came to Arrakis. I remember that meeting. I thought Gurney was going to start a war when Stilgar spat at my father. It's a sign of respect amongst the Fremen. Duncan had to explain it, but Stilgar... a hard man. As hard as this planet. He disappeared with the rest of the Fremen. If he is alive, I wouldn't even know where to start. And in return, they sent you after him. That might be the case, but it doesn't help much, does it? We still haven't found the Fremen, and we don't know where the sleeper went. I've always felt there was something special about you. But what about you? Does it bother you? I think if it was me, I'd be driven to know who I was, where I came from. It shapes who we are, even unconsciously. I could have ended this war. The reality is that I am in no position to judge anybody. Do you remember the last time we met here? And I saw somebody at the bar? His name is Fade Rotha, the Gnaw Baron of House Harkonnen. My betrothed. All I have to do is accept it. Marry the dashing nobleman. And all of this strife can end. My mother wants it. My father, well, he will accept it. But I can't. I can't bring myself to do it. And it isn't because of Fade Rotha at all. He's actually very charming, in spite of what he did to that bull. It's because I want to choose. So believe me when I say that I would never judge you because of who or what you were. I could end this war tomorrow, and I won't do it. That's who I am. And perhaps there is a way to figure out who you were. I have an idea, but no, it's probably too dangerous. You don't know what you're signing up for. That would mean going up against my mother. So much worse. With luck, she'll never know. If I can sneak you into the archives beneath the residency, we can search for your bloodline. That's not to give too many details. We're being watched, remember? Bring this token to Liane. She's one of the guards on the barricade outside the residency. She'll bring you inside, and I'll find you there.
I don't know. That chick's gonna stab us in the back, man.
So basically, she's who Muad'Dib is if it was a girl instead of a boy.
Yeah, well, wait till we tell her what we did, and then she'll definitely stab us. The back, the front.
Get to go into the big part of the building now?
I don't know, man. Looks like we're aiming towards Thufir.
Hail, citizen. Have you come to gawk at the plus great wonder that is the Arrakis residency? Or do you have other business? Honestly, cold on the inside and imposing on the outside. Reminds me of the Lady Jessica. Aerie gave you this? You? Oh, look, never mind. She told me to bring you inside. And to make sure her mother didn't find out. But before we go, let me tell you a few things. I'll be taking all your weapons and your clothes. Don't be alarmed. I have a servant's outfit for you to wear. You'll blend right in. Are you ready? Come on then. Let's get you undressed.
Needs to buy me dinner.
This lady just wanted to get me. I'm so handsome. She's wanted to get me naked right away.
You want to see the silver fox?
Tonight, my parents are holding a banquet, and Count Fenring and his lady are the guests of honor. Mother wishes me to shine like a jewel for all to see. I think she's forgotten what Lady Fenring looks like if she expects anybody in the room to be looking at me. But enough. We need to go. The banquet is the perfect distraction. I'll keep my parents focused on the party. You can sneak into the archives. But we need to go. Now. Just a moment. That's it then. Make your way to the lower levels. The guards on the upper floors will probably just throw you out if they spot you. It gets trickier on the lower levels. You'll see. I'll keep in contact over the net, and when I can, I'll catch up to you.
Okay, could have left me with a dagger or something.
You need to stay out of sight. The troopers in the upper archives are good people. Don't hurt them.
Not letting us use our skills is kind of dirty pull too.
As quickly and quietly as you can. A lot of memories down here. 10,000 years of recorded Arrakeen history. Mother made me spend hours down here studying. I used to carve answers into the tables to help me pass her tests. The letters I carved into those tables. Pay attention. The Bene Gesserit have an archive of their own, buried in the lowest levels. The symbols I used to carve are the order of the test. Wish me luck. I'm about to start mingling with the guests. Count Fenring is here. I can't abide that weasel of a man. Father says he is a deadly fighter, but he hides it beneath that mumbling veneer. Just be glad you aren't stuck at this banquet. One of the buttes, a water shipper, is pawing at a banker's daughter. This could end in a duel if it escalates.
Huh? Who's there? Identify yourself.
Is someone there? Now let us shift our gaze from the past to the present, as we witness history in the making. Here stands Duke Leto Atreides I, head of House Atreides, ruler of Caladan.
You still moving? The staircase to the lower archives is guarded. You'll need to distract them. Just keep it simple. Too much, and they'll call for others to help them investigate.
Though a cursory look at Arrakis seems to reveal an environment completely inhospitable to life, the desert planet is home to a surprising array of flora and fauna. Perhaps the most emblematic representation of the unlikely tenacity of life.
Huh? Who's there?
Who's that?
Foraging seeds and vegetation right where they can find it. The King Judgment's rare sample recording take instead is derived of the most spectacular, the gargantuan sandworm, Arrakis.
Identify yourself.
Is an autotrophic animal known only to dwell on
You might have trouble hearing my signal in the lower archives. The stone interferes. Down there, it's more like a catacomb than a library. The history of 10,000 years moldering in the darkness. No human guards, but the glow globes have motion sensors and automated alarms. Don't let them see you.
Where was her third etching at?
It was in the center of that big room.
Of which big room? The one where you had two guards guarding the door, or one guard guarding the door?
Two guards guarding the door.
Damn it. Wonder what happens when you get caught.
Got you, intruder.
Tell me you don't have to start over again. Okay, good.
You keep all your stuff.
Oh. Oh no, I can't get to the... Okay, wait.
Identify yourself.
Interesting.
If you get too deep in the archives, we might lose contact. Just keep moving forward, and I'll join you as soon as I can slip away. Can you hear me? If you can, listen. Do not try to find the entrance to the Bloodline Archive. I will come to you. There is a Solido projection and a deadly trap. Be careful. I'll slip away as soon as I can. When you... The lights are sensors. Careful not to disturb the forged stones.
One hell of an archive, dude.
All these books would have rotted.
Come on, you would.
Maybe it's temperature control.
Right, they would have some sort of temperature control.
Yeah,
Come
no,
on.
I'm just looking at it. Does it look temperature controlled to you?
Could be.
Has anybody found the fourth one?
Yeah.
I haven't yet. Probably should have been scanning.
You don't have any.
They are on your compass. So.
Oh, crap.
Oh shit, I got 200 something up.
Son of a biscuit.
Missed it. Oh shit. Leave me alone.
I did already.
What am I missing for the stone test here? Is there like a hint anywhere? Did we get a hint somewhere?
Yeah, it's in the notes.
Oh shit, like I read the notes. Let's see. Is it in the journal by any chance?
I got it. Cool.
No, unfortunately, this game does not have a log or a journal of stuff like that. I took screenshots. I can put them in Discord.
Okay, let me try one more time here. But go ahead, put them in Discord and I'll look in a minute. There's some heart ticking. Screenshots like that. The angry torn letter. You need to scroll down on that so I can get the hint. Or you can't.
I can't. No, I just took a screenshot of it. I didn't know that there was scroll involved.
External cognitive agent detected. Full sister authorization not present. Proceeding with limited access heuristic. Welcome, Acolyte, to Relay Node Seraph 1. This system archives the seeded vectors of the Mahdi prophecy, dispersed through oral tradition channels among desert tribes. Contained data is restricted. Decryption requires demonstrated comprehension of cultural vectors and myth-seeding protocols. Begin myth sequence verification. You will be tested on the illusions we crafted. Virtues rewarded, evils punished, love earned through valor, myths all. Your task is not to believe. Your task is to see. Question 1. What lie did we craft to make tyrants seem temporary, monsters forgivable, and systems of punishment appear enlightened? Correct. Unnecessary fiction. One that spares tyrants and executioners from their guilt. Question 2. Isolate the myth designed to sustain hope through deferred justice and moral inevitability. Correct. The dream of inevitable justice, woven so the meek would wait for thunder that never comes. Question 3. What lie did we whisper in incense and shadow that cloaked us in mystery and made obedience feel like awe? Correct. We shaped the unknown into a crowd and let them kneel before what they could not name. Question 4. What illusion did we embed in the myth of sacrifice, so that the broken would praise the blade that cut them? Correct. The masterstroke of consummation. We taught them their pain was part of a plan, so they would not rise against its authors. You have spoken the illusions as we planted them. Few recognize them for what they are. Fewer still understand why they were necessary. Mission Aria records unlocked. Proceed with caution. The weight of revelation is heavier than ignorance.
Thought for sure we're going to go through the doors, but no.
If I'd known you would get down here this fast, I'd have insulted the guild banker a lot sooner. Mother thinks I'm sulking in my room while she soothes their egos. Father's trying to talk to the good count and his lady, which involves a great deal of patience as Fenring mumbles and murmurs his way through a sentence. Well, I calculate we have a couple of hours before someone comes looking for me. Let's go and find out who you are. Or were? Exciting.
Oh, when you said you had a few hours, I thought you were implying other things. It even says enter the breeding matrix, you know, so I don't know here. You coming with? Yeah, come on.
Thing you can say about the Bene Gesserit. They don't think the word forbidden applies to them. Spectacular, isn't it? It's impressive that they managed to hide this down here for 10,000 years. Of course, I imagine the breeding matrix that they have at the chapter house is much more impressive. This one is simply a copy. Still, it has access to the complete bloodline registry of the entire Imperium. We can search for who you were.
Acolyte Aristae Atreides. Welcome. What is the nature of your inquiry?
Bloodline search.
Insert blood sample into receptacle. Processing.
Feels like we always end up here. You bleeding to further our cause. I've always hated this place. Since my mother explained to me my great destiny. A broodmare for their plans. No choice. No love. The future is a trap. I want to be free to choose.
Search complete. Information on this bloodline is restricted to Reverend Mothers.
Restricted? By whom?
Details of the Xanavar incident are classified for the security of the Imperium.
The security of the Imperium? What does that even mean?
It means that some secrets are too dangerous for petulant girls.
Truthsayer Jessica and Truthsayer Margot. Welcome. What is the nature of your inquiry?
Shut down. Daughter. This place is not for the uninitiated. Who have you brought here?
My friend, Mother. One who shares my fascination for the Fremen. We were doing genealogical work and wanted to test some samples.
Stop. Your lies are disappointing. The act of lying is one thing, but the tone, the voice control. Have you forgotten your training? If you want to lie to me, daughter, then lie to me.
Lie? To you? Like you lied to me about the betrothal? Like you lied to Father? It seems the only thing the Sisterhood has taught you is how to lie. This is my friend. Someone I'm trying to help. Someone who I trust. That is no lie.
I see. A friend. Perhaps a confidant. Maybe even a lover. Stand aside, Ariste. I want to ask your friend some questions. Like who they are, and what they want with you.
There's no need for this, Jessica. I know this one. It works for my husband. Quite the skilled assassin, if what Hazimir told me is true. Why, Hazimir even told me that it killed Xantara the lion. Stabbed him in the back.
No. That isn't true. It can't be true.
Master your emotions, girl. And look. She is telling the truth. Ariste. I would have shielded my daughter from this pain. But perhaps in time it will help her to overcome weakness. For you, though, a quick death will be your mercy.
Sister, please. My husband still has a use for this weapon.
Very well, sister. You. If I ever see you near my daughter again, there will be no second chances. Ariste is to be left alone. Do you understand this? Then prepare yourself.
At the end, Lady Jessica's a Vulcan. Okay.
Once again, so close, but no cigar.
Leaving. Well, I've said it before, but very impressive update. Huge addition to the storyline.
Very good story. So close, Midnight. Who are we? That'd be really messed up, though, if you knew you came from somebody else and you just don't know.
Except it's not like you're somebody else and you've forgotten. You're a clone of some kind. What does it matter? And they were talking about, at one point they're saying they're combining people. It wasn't just one person, it was multiple people.
Right.
So then it really doesn't matter.
They're gonna
Well, it's like wanting to know your heritage, right?
Well, it gives them an opportunity to drag it out.
Well, that too.
Because you could go chasing this heritage thing forever.
My left pinky toe comes from the expert swordsman.
Right.
Who came up with the pinky toe technique.
Right.
Well, there you go.
Off-worlder. If Noctua has brought you my distrans, then something is wrong. I have a feeling. A premonition. A touch of Tau. I came to Arrakis in search of... I'm not sure. Family.
So the settlement I'm going to is
Hold on.
I rejected the Imperium and the petty politics of the nobility. I found peace in the violence of the desert. A place to hunt. A spoiled young nobleman from Ix became a lion of the desert. Aristay and Stilgar are the only people I ever trusted with knowledge of both my lives. And now you. When I saw you among the wreckage, the tattoo on your cheek glowing, something seized me. The Darb. The demanding memory. I saw you. I saw the sleeper. For a moment, I saw both of you there on the burning ground. And then there was only you. Not a sleeper. Just an off-worlder, like myself. The Fremen live. I know this is no surprise to you. They have withdrawn to the southern hemisphere, not for fear of persecution, but to preserve their secrets. Secrets that belong to them. My secrets are only known to Noctua. Things even Stilgar and Aristae do not know. Keep her safe, share your water, and she will be a loyal companion to you. Perhaps this premonition of mine is just bad spice. But if I am right, then this is the last message I will ever send you. I am Xantara the Lion. I am Bronso Vernius of Ix. And I was your friend, Off-Worlder.
Let me just read this. You guys, tell me when you guys are out of the story.
Okay.
A premonition, but he couldn't, like, wear a chainmail vest or something to stop getting stabbed. No. Okay, I'm out.
Alright, so it says, thank you for playing. Congratulations, you completed the current storyline of Dune Awakening, but there's more to come. The story will continue in our next update, Chapter 3, of course. Arrakis is a test, and we invite you to continue playing and exploring the vastness of the deep desert and faction gameplay of the Landsrad. Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Gonna have to do some reading on how to, if we can fix this poison spice mess up for this quest. Or if that's completely gone. Alright, well, like I said in the beginning of the video, that's going to wrap up our live streams for Dune for a while. I mean, so the way it's going to work for me is when the next update comes out, Chapter 3 comes out, definitely going to play through Chapter 3 storyline. But then most of the playing is going to be on the sly. I'll jump into Dune from time to time and help gather resources that are needed and do some stuff in the deep desert. And I guess if it's stream worthy, I'll stream it. There's a couple things that, you know, jump to mind right away that are worth streaming and for people seeing. But otherwise, I'm done with the streams. And I want to thank TBA and Natural for dealing with my weird schedule for playing Dune and not jumping ahead and getting in there. That was weird. I landed and then I got kicked way back away in the air. But yeah, so for me, I'll pick this up again for streaming when Chapter 3 comes out, or when we decide to do something really cool.
All right. Well, I had a fun time.
Yeah, for sure. That
I'm not as impressed with the story as you are, but it was fun.
You weren't impressed with that.
I thought it was good.
Yeah, man. You know, from all the video games that we've played and stuff like that, you don't think that was like a very in-depth, intense story? I mean, I can only compare it to like Red Dead Redemption or Witcher, or you know, those really involved storylines. Most of the games that we play do have storyline, but they're not worth bothering with. I guess Smalllands is a great example of it, right? Right? So
yeah, it's got a story in there somewhere, but
right, it's like, and I don't know if it would have been to the level that this one is. So, but I don't know. Like I said, I thought it was pretty good. So, yeah, cool. So, it's good stuff, man.
Yep. So what's next? Extraction shooters? Is that our next?
Well, for me, I want to jump into some of that stuff. I definitely want to try out Arc Raiders. And Jeff said Enshrouded update, so I want to get back into the Enshrouded too. One was that update for Ashka. Is that already out, or is that coming?
Oh, that's a good question. I saw that. I go peek at it. Is that general discussion?
I think so. And then there's a couple
game suggestions.
Yeah, there's a couple things I want to wrap up too. I need to finish Kingdom Come Deliverance, though that one actually lost me several hundred subscribers. What? The profanity? Was it the profanity? But I gotta finish it. It's such a great game. It's up for Game of the Year, man.
I think a game you should look into that might appease some stuff is, have you heard of the game Dispatch?
Why does that really sound familiar?
Well, the main character is voiced by the guy Jesse from Breaking Bad. It's a superhero video game, but it's pretty interesting from what I've seen of it.
Yeah, that's interesting. I saw about 5 minutes of that, and I got bored, turned it off. So I don't know. I'm curious to see what Midnight's opinion is.
It's got sexual content in it. Choice matters, story rich, sexual content. I mean, how much sexual content? Because, you know, Kingdom Come Deliverance had like full on animated sex scenes. I'll put it on
I haven't seen any of that.
I'll put it on my watch list.
Yeah, Asuka says November update. Yesterday said it comes out tomorrow, which would be today.
So, and then there's Astroneer coming up on the 20th. Holidays are coming up on the 27th. Let's see. So I think I'll probably play a little bit of Ark and try it out. Of course, it's going to be better with more people, but there's a handful of people that are already kind of playing Ark. And I don't know.
What's the team size? Is it 4 people or?
I think so. I'm not entirely sure. Vid is playing. Fujak is playing. Firehawk is playing. There's one more other person playing it. A couple other people are playing it right now.
It looked like a fairly interesting game.
Ark?
Yeah.
Well, I want to kind of break away from survival for a while. Either go back to first-person shooters, RPGs, or get into strategy-based games. I'm kind of tired of whacking wood and
and stone and
stone. I mean, it's just too much. It's been too much. And you know why Ashka? Why I liked Ashka. The problem is that I think we're gonna have to start over again. I think I still have the save file, or it's in the cloud, or whatever the case might be, but I highly doubt it's going to be compatible. Hopefully it will, but and then also it didn't seem like we're going to be sailing ships at all. It seems like that's just raiders. It says raiders in there. When I was reading it, it said that this is like a raiders kind of thing. So it's like, okay, fine.
So instead of coming from the portals, they come from the ships, is that?
Yeah, right. So, it seems very... What was that city builder game called Castles or something like that, where they had little ships of guys pull up and try to take down your castle or something. Yeah, there's all kinds of games that I really need to go back and retouch. Yeah, I need to finish Hogwarts. I need to finish... there was something else other than Kingdom Come Deliverance. I thought there was another story thing that I had put down because something else came back up. But there's a lot of stuff. I mean, I never finished Starfield. Starfield is actually really... I don't know why it's got such bad reviews. It's really, storyline-wise, really good. And just absolutely ass ton of story. Side quests and stuff like that. Just a bunch of it. It's more of a shooter than it is really a space game or anything else. Yeah, you are jumping from planet to planet, but the space flying is... You're not really flying anywhere. It's kind of quasi-flying. Like you're in a high orbit and you're getting to the planet or going to some sort of station or something like that, and you're engaging somebody.
It's loading screen simulator kind of a...
Yeah, it's not like you're actually flying through, so it's not a, you know, Elite Dangerous or that type of thing. So and there's like a million other games that I have that I just haven't done. I bought Peak because I wanted to do Peak with 4 guys. Let's see here. Satisfactory's supposed to be coming out with a big update soon, from my understanding. Yep. So it'd be interesting to go back into that. The base is totally screwed. I mean, it's such a nightmare. In order to get quickly through that stuff, I just slam stuff together and let it sit and produce. So yeah, that one needs to kind of be relooked at. But I'm looking for like other things that that are like multiplayer. That would be I mean, Baldur's Gate would be sweet, but I don't know. You guys have Baldur's Gate 3?
Nah, never. It's another one of those that... I watched a couple streams of it. I could see how it would be fun, but I just didn't seem like fun to play. For me. My taste didn't meet my taste.
I thought that would be all about you, man. I thought you'd be an RPGer.
I did. A long time ago, I did all sorts of RPGs, but...
I gotta tell you, man, Baldur's Gate is one of those things, and this is just a normal... You make a mistake in the combat. You miscalculate. You wipe. That's all there is to it. And it would be really interesting with 4 people. Because, you know,
everybody can screw up.
Yes, because I know how I would do the 4 people. I know how I would take those 4 characters and do their actions. I don't know what a person would do to do their action. It'd be interesting to see how that would all play out, because that would be like, what did you do that spell for? Now we have all these creatures on us, you know?
Yeah, you cast fireball and everything in the room exploded. We needed that
right
letter or whatever.
Right.
Now it's burnt.
Right. Or you talk to somebody wrong and they all get all pissed off at you. It's the game is pretty tricksy like that. So playing with 3 Leroy Jenkins, yeah, that'd be hilarious. And I know in Shrouded we have to start over again, and mainly because it's been a huge update. But I don't have the save file. I don't have the save file, but it was a huge update. Previous.
Didn't we have trouble with previous save file where we couldn't move it, we couldn't bring it down, we couldn't do anything with it. It was just stuck on that server.
Their weirdness with their save file. I hope that's something that they addressed, because it was like it wasn't a save file kind of. I don't know. I don't know. I have to do more reading on it. I could not get the server to recognize my local file, or vice versa. You pulled it down from the server, and I couldn't get the server, the local system, to recognize that as a file, as a save file. It's weird how they're doing their save files. It's not like a normal save file that you can just pull off and plug in and keep going. So, you know, I've gotten other games that I've been wanting to try out that, like, a long time ago, I bought the Mafia games, which on anybody, you look on any list of like top 50 games, Mafia is up there in the top 15 at least. Same with Mad Max. I have Mad Max. I've never played it, but it is up there with, you know, that's a top 10. Mad Max is a top 10. Everybody says it's an amazing game, and I haven't gone in and played it. Mainly I don't play these things because they're single players, and they've been covered a million times, and we need to get back to Schedule 1. That was the other thing. We didn't finish off. Unless you finish.
Right. Where were we?
Unless you finish off Scheduled 1.
No, I did not. I did play a little bit, but I didn't finish it.
Yes, where we were was we just got the... No, I don't even think we got the second distributor unlocked. I think we were in the process of getting the second distributor unlocked. But we didn't get there. There are a couple games that we... What was that one city builder where the Yumi Cat played, or Yumi Natural played?
Oh yeah, I remember.
You won by
You only had one win condition, right? Yeah,
no, there was multiple win conditions. You won by.
Are you talking about the one where he cheated and just mined gold?
Yeah.
I did not cheat. There was only one win condition, and I invested to get it. It was gold. Yeah.
Yeah, so was it the 4 of us that were playing, or just the 3 of us?
I think it was the 3 of us. Yeah, I don't think.
Kingdoms Reborn.
Yeah, DBA just like, oh, gold, and me and Midnight are like, let's build an actual thriving community.
I didn't have a thriving community. No, I had everything.
Half your people didn't even have a house.
That's not true. That is a lie. That is a straight up lie. You're just jealous.
Work 18, 19, 20 hours a day, scrape the gold, must win.
So Kingdoms Reborn it's still in early access, but it's had a lot of updates.
Yeah, I haven't since we played. I haven't watched any videos or anything on it, so I don't even know what's new.
Yeah, it's got renewable energy. Emirates have been revamped. New user interface.
What I remember about that one was the pathing.
Aztec updates. Echoes of the Sunstone. I think that was the Aztec Advanced Buildings patch was out since last we paid.
Well, shoot, that was over.
Yeah, 2 years
ago.
2 years ago, yes. And yes, I'd have to say for pathing wise, I don't think it was the best, but I'm sure that has been addressed in the last couple of years.
I hope so. Anyway, yeah.
You can go back and replay that one. Is there a way in your library to like filter by co-op? Oh, there is.
Oh, you can filter by tags, or is there?
Yeah, there's tags for sure, but there's a co-op filter that you press the button.
Oh, and multiplayer is also a filter. Interesting.
Is co-op and multiplayer?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's hit multiplayer too. I tried the World of Sea Battles. I have a feeling that World of Sea Battles is like a pay to win. Did you get that? Did you play it at all?
No, I never got around to.
Okay, so I played.
Today is the first time I've played all week, so.
Yeah, so I played up until they ask you to build a new ship, and the way to build that new ship is like you have to get X number of resources, and those resources rarely ever drop. And so I just get this stinky feeling that
yeah. Well, it is a free to play, so that kind of
somewhere in there is, oh, you need to buy coins so that you can buy from the store kind of thing. That's kind of what I'm getting a feeling for. Grounded, did they come out with a new update? They had that big... Yeah.
I think they did. I think they had a tarantula update
yeah,
or something
that's
like that.
well, yeah. They had the tarantula tank, whatever it was, that cave that was turned over, that habitat, and I think they just added that creature in there. I was given Soul Mask by... I can't remember who, I have to look it up, but I was given Soul Mask. But that's another survival thing, though, dude. That's a... Go whack a bunch of stuff.
Did you ever look at Big Ambitions?
Say it again?
Did you ever look at Big Ambitions?
Yeah, a career builder.
It's interesting. Lots to it.
Yeah,
You
I played. It's still in early access. Is this Revolution role-playing business sim? Is it really high level, or are you actually running a business to start off with?
You don't start with one. You have to grow into making them, and then you have to do stuff like buy warehouses, trucks, and vehicles, and inventory. You have to buy it, set it up, and go places.
And it also looks like there's some sort of factory.
That's the newest expansion.
You actually have to build a factory. Yeah, they're trying to add they're trying to add everything into their game. Next thing you know, you have to be mining stone and trees.
Well, like,
you're starting a forestry business. Go clear this hill of trees.
What it allows you to do is, like, you start a factory, so instead of, like, say, you buy high-end jewelry, right? If you sell enough of it, you can build a factory and just buy the parts and then put it together yourself. And if you sell enough of whatever it is, it could even be hot dogs.
Yeah, no, I get it. And then you're next thing you know, you're Froman, the Sausage King of Chicago or something, right? I mean, I get it, right? You start from nothing and you get, hence the name, Big Ambitions. And you get big. I played something kind of similar to that, where you're running a software company and you're building up the software company. There's two of them that I've played like that. One of them was like just like a more of a phone or a tablet type of game, and then another one that I played where it was a lot more in depth. And I forgot the name of that damn thing. It's been so long since I played it. I'll put it on my wish list. It's not on my top of my list right now. It's $20 if it goes on sale. Then I just spent $30 on
Is it Software Inc?
Software Inc. Yep, that was one of them. We were playing. Was it Lost Ark? No, not Lost Ark. What was that one that we were playing together, DBA?
The Diablo-like one?
Yeah, I mean, it was good. It was just just got to get a better filter for my stuff.
Yeah. It did start with an L. Lost Epic. Epoch. Last Epoch.
Last Epoch, we can circle back around to that. They've had a big update.
We're still in the story. We haven't even gotten out of the...
And the first one.
Yeah, the main story.
We haven't gotten to the end area where everybody was just like farming that end area.
Yeah, no, I do like the fact that it's designed so that, a ton of stuff drops. That's kind of to get around one of the worst things about the random loot is that it's hard to get loot that you want. So they just say, we'll just give you a ton of it and you'll just filter out so that you don't even bother seeing the stuff that you don't want. You know what I mean? That's kind of cool, but at the same time, if you don't have a filter.
Well, it got to be too overwhelming. It was.
We were going back to town like every 10 minutes to sell all the stuff because we were picking up everything.
Yeah, it was overwhelming. It was to the point where it was like, this is it. While it's fun, it's ridiculous. It's way too much. I mean, I used to like Fate. Do you ever play Fate? Oh,
that's not familiar.
Is Fate multiplayer? Let's see here. Boy, that'd be fun if that was. Let's see. What was the last one? Nope, single player. So Fate is very much Diablo-esque, but on a much more limited scale. And it's just fun. It's just one of those where you go in, you do a dungeon for 20, 30, 40 minutes, depending on if you get lucky and you happen to know where you're going, which there's no possible way because they're all randomly generated. It's solely luck. And you fight the bosses and a bunch of loot falls on the ground, and it's just fun. It's not like, nothing real serious about it. It's just one of those games. It's like, oh yeah, I'm going to go kill some dudes for 30 minutes. Maybe I'll get a new staff. I don't know. All right. Well, I'll keep looking, and I'll let you guys know if I land on anything. It'd be cool to do a military one, but the only thing that I can think of, well, you can go back to the characters that we started for Clancy. The Clancy one, Division, the one that Natural absolutely loves. I did buy the update for it, or one of the DLCs for it, when it was on super cheap, which was like the New York DLC or something like that. Tom Clancy, do you have that New York DLC?
Yeah, I have the DLC as well. Yeah,
no,
that's again one of those games that it's pretty fun, but the loot is just like I could never get anything. It's like, oh, okay, well, I have inventory's full. Got to go back and sell. Anything better than what I'm currently using? No, nothing's better. Nothing's worth using. Sell it all. It's just like it's kind of boring. You know what I mean?
Did you guys buy the season pass, or did you just get the update? The Battle for Brooklyn. Is that the update that you have? The Battle for Brooklyn?
No, I don't have that one. That's the latest one that just came out.
Which one do I have?
One DLC. I don't
There's
remember
Battle
which
for
one.
New York, Or there's some kind of a New York one.
Oh yeah, Warlords of a New York expansion. That's the one that I have. And then there's also, I guess these are all. The other ones are all seem to be like cosmetic related. Like the red eye pack. Is that cosmetic? Yeah, it looks totally cosmetic. And you're just buying a bunch of coins. It's like, oh, here's... Get ready for the new season with the red eye pack. Advantage of limited time offers and 2,000 premium credit. Yeah, right. So... The other one that I can see is... Yeah, the Battle for Brooklyn Deluxe. I'll wait for that to go on sale. I don't know why they're selling passes when this thing came out in 23. Isn't there 1 year over? How do they judge that?
Good question. Don't know.
Okay, so, well, that's another one. I mean, if we want to go back to freaking chopping trees and gathering rocks, there's Bellwright, which we haven't been back to in a long time. They've had a lot of updates. You can't be bitter about it. They've had a lot of updates. We picked it up.
Yeah, no, I just
early.
hope that they fixed it because there was a.
Well, don't be bitter until you know, okay? You're all hella salty.
I won't say anything.
You're
I won't say
hella
anything. I won't talk about how I completed the quest and got 1 reputation when I was supposed to get 100.
Right, hella salty.
I won't talk about that.
Hella salty.
Huh? Didn't notice it until I finished all the quests in town. I was like, I still don't have enough reputation to. Like, oh, I was getting 1 per quest. What the heck's going on? But I won't talk about it.
What's the army one that we were playing recently? It was recently being like within the last year. It was
army one. Oh, 63 days, is that?
63
World
days.
War II?
Yeah, 63 days. I'm looking for it on the list of.
Oh, that's where you two were like the 2 brothers or something, and you had to keep switching.
Yes.
Yeah.
63 days, right.
I think we completed 2 maps or 3 maps on that one, and there's like 15 maps or something, so we got a lot of left in that one to play.
Yeah. Is it just 2 people in co-op mode? Or is there... Can you get more?
That's a good question. I don't know. I had a vague recollection that you could get a 3rd NPC that you could swap with, but I don't know if that means you could have a 3rd player or...
It's interesting that it's got mixed reviews right now. I thought it was pretty good. What we played of it, I thought was pretty good.
I don't know, it was fun. It was fun.
I just remember wiping left, right, and in between.
Yep. I remember getting yelled at because I was causing wipes left, right, and in between. DBA! Why'd you get shot, DBA? Why'd you get spotted, DBA?
For sure. Dude, why? Why, man?
DBA, go sit in the corner and don't do anything.
Oh, you two are just 2 peas in a pod.
Good suggestion. I'll make sure I do that. 3 players for that.
Lord have mercy for whoever the 3rd person you pick. They're gonna have to be drinking.
Okay, so that's not you then.
You 2 bickered so much. I remember that, and I was my wife was like, "Are you listening to a fight?" Nope.
It's kind of like that game was really all about not only skills but timing. It was seriously about timing, and you had to really talk before you made any kind of move, because if you weren't in the right position and you wind up shooting one guy, and next thing you know, you had the whole barracks after you. Yeah, that was a pretty interesting game. Not quite turn-based, but kind of. Or did it go into turn-based? When you...
No, you couldn't pause it. There was a slowdown option.
That's right.
I don't know if you could do that in multiplayer. You could do it in single player where it slowed, but it still was moving. So you'd still have to do your timing, do your go here, go there, climb this ladder, click this button, whatever.
I just remember that airport mission that we did, and we were trying to get past that watchtower and that hiding in those bushes, and how many times that we got it, seen in those freaking bushes. It was like, yeah, we needed a new something. You know what it was? Is at that time we really hadn't figured out our abilities. Once we figured out how to use our abilities well, then it worked pretty well. You had to distract as the brother, right?
Right, yep. I think I threw a rock or a stone or something.
And I had to sneak up and stab or something.
You two work together as well as oil and water.
We did.
Yeah.
We just have to...
I don't know.
Oil and water works well together. You just have to shake it up a bit. That's exactly our dynamic, dude.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know who drank more. Us watching or you guys that were playing.
Once you shake it up a bunch, of course that shaking is rough. But then once it's all mixed together, then it works out very well. Right?
And 5 minutes later,
that's well. I don't know if it's 5 minutes, but yes,
we kept shaking it. That's why we kept shaking.
There is some amount of time where you have to reshake everything. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then take another drink. Yep, there they go again. I mean, watching you guys play that, it's like when you watch the news and you've got like a news lady and you're just waiting for her to say that one word and everybody's embarked. Oh, she's had a drink.
That was fun. We should circle back to that one. And there's
watch your heart rate.
You really wanted bickering. Go back to that stupid one where you had to climb out. That idiotic game. What was that game called? It's not It Takes Two. It's where we were chained together.
Okay.
Chained together.
No, but I think that's the whole point of that game, is to make you hate your friend.
Oh my god, that game.
You guys should have your pulse on the screen so we can all see
And then you bought a I don't remember what it was called. We played it once. It was
Ember Knights, yeah.
Ember Knights.
Roguelike.
Oh god, I hate roguelite. Isn't Hades 2 multiplayer? I thought they were gonna make Hades 2 multiplayer. Let me see. I mean, if you're gonna do a game like that, you gotta do a good game like that.
It looked fun to me, alright? It looked fun.
Hades is not multiplayer, which is too bad. That game needs to be multiplayer. That game was hard. Every time he died, you went back to Satan or whoever it was, and he was like, "Oh well, try again." It was like, with some wise. Everybody had a wise ass comment for you as you're going out.
Yep, the friendship killer game.
Oh, you're going out? Well, we'll see you soon. We'll see you back in a minute. All right, guys. Well, thank you, everybody, for watching DBA Natural. Thanks for playing. Really appreciate it. And, stay tuned. Stay tuned. We might hit Dune from time to time. For sure, we'll make a full cycle back on it when there's another update. For streaming-wise. But otherwise, hey. You guys go knock yourselves out. Sorry for restricting your play. Go. Play. Play in the sand as much as you can. Let me go drop some money in the bank so I don't feel like I'm not contributing to the taxes here. Though I think that chest was full last time I looked. It's not anymore.
Just paid taxes.
How I mean, how much is taxes on this place?
I think it was like 18,000.
That chest, you know, I've dropped at least 60 grand in there. There's no way that it's been that many weeks. I think somebody borrowed it to buy something. Some billion-dollar recipe that they had to have.
Oh no. There's recipes for 50 million. That's nuts. Absolutely insane.
I know. The economy is totally broken in this game. Oh, I got 20 grand on me. I'll drop 20 grand in there. I honestly think that the way that they should have done the market was all servers. It should have been an all servers market.
Well, there's lots of talks and everything. They're going to be combining some servers stuff. I'm not sure what yet, or haven't read it all, but some stuff is getting combined. What all it is, I don't know yet.
Sure. They need to combine some stuff. We did get a...
Si, senor.
We got a mask. Got +8 blade mitigation on it. 130 armor. From that quest.
Yeah, does not appeal to me. Give me my heavy armor, thank you very much.
It's crazy. All right, guys. We'll see you later. Bye, everybody.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.